Hello students, let's continue the session on revision of quadratic equations. We had solved till question 12, question 13 onwards we shall solve now. Question 13 is to find the roots of the given equation 2x square plus x minus 4 equal to 0 by the method of completing square. This part is not for the academic session 2020-21. This particular topic has been removed. However, we shall solve it. In the completing square method, always we should remember that the coefficient of x square term should be 1. So let's divide the equation throughout by 1, 2. We will be getting x square plus half x minus 2 equal to 0. Now transpose the constant term to the right hand side. So this is our equation wherein the coefficient of x square is not there. Our coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is towards the right hand side. Once we get this, we need to consider addition and subtraction of same number so that this particular left hand side will become like a plus b whole square. For that, you have to consider half of the coefficient of x, which becomes 1 by 4 square. We get x square plus half x plus 1 by 16 minus 1 by 16 equal to 2. Further, I will write this as x square plus 2 times of x into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 whole square equal to 2 plus 1 by 16. What did I do in this step? Observe properly. I have written this half x as 2 multiplied to x multiplied to 1 by 4. 2 times is 1 by 2. Therefore, this particular thing which is there in the left hand side will be like a square plus 2ab plus b square. Nothing but a plus b whole square, in this case x plus 4 whole square, equal to, what is the sum of 2 with 1 by 16? The LCM is 16. When we take the LCM, 16 has to be multiplied to 2. It becomes 33 upon 6. Therefore, x plus 1 by 4 will be, sorry, this is 16, plus or minus root of 33 upon 16. So x will be equal to minus 1 by 4 plus or minus root of 33 divided by 4. So I can write the values of x as minus 1 plus or minus root 33 upon 4. For the first time we can consider plus, for the next one we can consider minus. These are the roots. Remember, for academic session 2021, this completing the square method is been deleted. Next question, question number 14. Solve for x. 9x square minus 6ax plus a square minus b square equal to 0. We have to make use of quadratic formula. If I consider capital A, capital B, capital C in the original quadratic equation, in the standard quadratic equation, the root is given by minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4 times ac upon 2a. Let us now substitute the values of a, b and c. We get minus of minus 6a plus or minus root of b square is minus 6a whole square minus 4 times of AC. A is 9 and C is a square minus b square divided by 2 times 9. So let us simplify this inside ones. We will be getting a negative of negative as positive a 6a plus or minus root of 36a square. Then 9 multiplied to 4 will be 36. So minus 36a square minus of minus is plus 36b square divided by 18. Observe, there is some term which is getting cancelled. This 36a square will get cancelled and you will be left with 6a plus or minus a root of 36b square, which is 6b divided by 18. Therefore, I can consider a plus. So it becomes 6a plus 6b by 18. 6a can be taken common. It becomes a plus b by 3 or a minus b by 3. These are the roots. Question 15. We had solved many questions of this type where the fraction is having the variable. We would take LCM. If you observe properly, the constant is there towards the right hand side. In the left hand side, we can take the LCM. LCM is nothing but the product. So by taking LCM, I get the product as x plus 4 multiplied to x minus 7. So x minus 7 minus, when minus is there, you should be very careful. It becomes minus x minus 4 equal to 11 upon 30. Now observe, x will get cancelled. Minus 7 and minus 4 will become minus 11 divided by the product will be x square minus 3x minus 28. If I am not wrong, this is right, equal to 11 upon 30. Observe, on both the side in the numerator there is 11. I can cancel that. Now if you cross multiply, we would get x square minus 3x minus 28 equal to minus 30. Now when you transpose, we will be getting x square minus 3x, it becomes positive 2 equal to 0. Now the sum has to be minus 3 and the product has to be plus 2. It is possible with minus 1 and minus 2. So I have split the middle term as minus x and minus 2x. Now in the next step, I'll take common by grouping them. Therefore, x minus 1 multiplied to x minus 2 equal to 0. Hence, we get the value of x as positive 1 or positive 2. Question 16. Find the roots of the quadratic equation a square b square x square plus b square x minus a square x minus 1 equal to 0. Here it is a simple question. You need to use your common sense, if you take something common, then it can be simplified in a easier way. B square x is common, so b square x, if I take common, I'll be getting a square x plus 1 minus 1, I'll take common, I'll be getting a square x plus 1 equal to 0. Look at, there is again common a square x plus 1. If you take that out, the left out will be b square x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, the value of x is negative 1 by a square or positive 1 by b square. This question is a little different. P square x square plus p square minus q square times of x minus q square equal to 0. We can't take anything common. In such cases, it's better that we will make use of quadratic formula. If we use the quadratic formula here, x will be negative b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Substitute in this, we get x as minus b term is p square minus q square plus or minus root of, I will neglect this minus here because when you square a negative number it becomes positive, so I will just write as p square minus q square whole square minus 4 times p square into negative q square minus q square divided by 2a is 2 times of p square. Now in the next step, it's very crucial. This inside the root has to be simplified in a proper way. This negative, when you multiply, we will be getting positive q square negative p square plus or minus root. Now see, it is p raised to the power 4 plus q raised to the power 4 minus 2 times of p square q square, minus of minus is plus 4 times of p square q square divided by 2p square. Observe properly, this particular terms we can simplify and it becomes q square minus p square plus or minus root of, this becomes positive 2 p square q square. When you use that along with this p raised to the power 4 and q raised to the power 4, it becomes p square plus q square whole square divided by 2 times p square. Again observe, this square and square root will get cancelled. We get x value as q square minus p square plus or minus p square plus q square. This should be written in the bracket divided by 2p square. Let me write the values here. So x will be q square minus p square. This time I will consider positive, plus q square plus p square divided by 2 times of p square, or x will be equal to q square minus p square. Now I will take negative, minus p square minus q square divided by 2p square. Observe, some terms will get cancelled. Here p square will get cancelled. You will be left with 2 times q square by 2 times p square. This 2 will also get cancelled. Here p square will get cancelled. Q square also will get cancelled. Sorry. These are negative p. This will not get cancelled. This will be remained as it is. So let me correct this. This will remain as it is. So p square will not be cancelled. Instead, q square will get cancelled. We will be getting minus 2p square by 2p square. Now these two will become minus 1. Therefore, the values of x are q square by p square and minus 1. These are the roots. Simultaneously, you have to note down the question and keep solving. Question 18. Solve the following quadratic equation for x. Here, it's a very lengthy equation. If you look at this constant term, it can be simplified into factors. Let me consider now 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square. This can be written as 2a square plus, I'll split the middle term so that the sum becomes 5ab and the product becomes 4a square b square. I'll split as 4ab plus ab so that the product becomes 4a square b square and the sum becomes 5ab. First two terms, there is 2a common, a plus 2b will remain, plus b is common, a plus 2b will remain. In the next step, I'll write the product directly, 2a plus b times a plus 2b. Now this should be considered along with the equation. What will be the equation now? Therefore, the equation becomes nine times x square minus 9 times a plus b times x plus 2a plus b multiplied to a plus 2b equal to 0. Yes, what shall we do now? Observe carefully. I will make use of a trick. I will write this as a 9x square. This particular term I will write as 3 times 3, 3a plus 3b times of x plus 2a plus b multiplied to a plus 2b. Why did I write it in this way? You will understand very soon. Look at the next step. I'll change the color. Let me write this as 9x square minus 3. This particular thing I will write as 2a plus b multiplied to x minus 3 times of a plus 2b multiplied to x plus 2a plus b multiplied to a plus 2b equal to 0. Did you all understand this step? Here I am making use of a distributive property, so 2 times I have written. Alright, here I have written 3a plus 3b as 2a plus b, and one more time a plus 2b, so that upon addition we'll have 3 common, x common, 2a plus a becomes 3a, b plus 2b becomes 3b. What is the use of writing in this format? The use of writing in this format is you can group the two terms together and you can take common. Here in the next step I will take 3x as common. I will be getting 3x minus 2a plus b, isn't it? Minus, in these two terms we have a plus 2b, so 3 times of, not 3, sorry, a plus 2b I'll take common, will be left out with 3x minus whatever remains you have to write, 2a plus b remains equal to 0. These two steps are very important. In the next step, there is 3x minus of 2a plus b common into 3x will remain minus of a plus 2b will remain equal to 0. We get x values as positive 2a plus b by 3 or positive a plus 2b divided by 3. These are the roots. Did you all understand these 3 steps? They are crucial steps. Here the trick is used, which is there in the red color. I have written with the red ink. This is very important. Question 19, it's very simple. Directly we can solve this question. Let me use a quadratic formula. X is negative b plus or minus root of b square minus 4 times ac divided by 2a. Let me use this formula. So x will be equal to minus 6 plus or minus root of b square is 36 minus 4 times of a is 1, so I will only consider c, which is negative of a square plus 2a plus minus 8 divided by 2a, which is only 2. So x will be equal to minus 6 plus or minus root of, let me simplify this. I get 36 minus of minus becomes positive 4a square plus 8a. Now here there is a minus multiplied to positive will be a negative number, minus 32 equal to what? Observe carefully. This 36 minus 34 is only 4. Let me change the color of the ink. Let me write it here. We get 4a square plus 8a positive 4. Observe it, it is 2a whole square plus 2 times of 2a multiplied to 2 plus 2 square, isn't it? So it is 2a plus 2 whole square. So this complete thing is 2a plus 2 whole square, which is there in the bracket. So which is there under root. Therefore, I can write x as minus 6 plus or minus 2a plus 2 divided by 2. Because the square and the square root, they have got cancelled. So x value will be negative 6 plus 2a plus 2 divided by 2, or negative 6 minus 2a minus 2 divided by 2. Here on simplification this becomes minus 4. So 2a minus 4 by 2, if you simplify, simply it is a minus 2. This will be minus 2a minus 8 divided by 2. Upon simplification it is simply minus a minus 4. So the roots are a minus 2 and minus a minus 4. Look at this question number 20. P and Q are centers of circles of radii 9 cm and 2 cm respectively. PQ equal to 17 cm. R is center of the circle of radius x cm, which touch the given circles externally. Given that angle PRQ is 90 degree, write the equation in x and solve it. Let me consider the diagram for this question. It would look like this. Here observe, P and Q, they are the centers of the circle. P and Q are the centers of circles whose radii are 9 cm. From here to here it is 9 cm. From here to here it is 2 cm. PQ is the distance between their centers. It is 17 cm. Look at this, 17 cm. R is the center of the circle of radius x cm, which touch given circles externally at making an angle PRQ equal to 90 degree. This is the angle formed. This particular circle touches the other two circles externally. So observe properly this triangle which is there inside. It's a right-angled triangle. So we know in a right-angled triangle we can make use of Pythagoras theorem. If you use Pythagoras theorem here, we have the square on the hypotenuse PQ square equal to sum of the squares of other two sides PR square plus RQ square. The distance between P and Q is 17, so 17 whole square will be equal to PR square. What is the distance PR? It is x added to 9. So x plus 9 whole square plus QR is again x added to 2. It is x plus 2 whole square. Let's simplify this. 17 square is 289. x plus 9 whole square. Let me expand this. X square plus 81 plus 18x plus x square plus 4 plus 4x. Further, we can simplify this as x square plus x square 2x square, positive 18 positive 4, upon addition it is positive 22x. 81 added to 4 is 85. You have to subtract 289. We get minus 204 equal to 0. Here, throughout I can divide by 2. I'll be getting the equation as x square positive 11x minus 102 equal to 0. Now the sum you have to get it as positive 11 and the product you have to get it as negative 102. Which two numbers will give the product and the sum as 11 and minus 102? Let me divide and check it. Let me not take a chance. So 2 5 times 1 time. This is divisible by 3. 3 17 times. 17 and 6. Can we use this combination? If I take negative 6 multiply to positive 17, I'll get the product as minus 102 and the sum becomes 11. Yes. Therefore, I will write as x square plus 17x minus 6x minus 102 equal to 0. In the next step, x is being common, x plus 17 minus 6 is common, we'll get x plus 17 equal to 0. The x values are positive 6 or negative 17. According to the question, it's a circle, so the radius cannot be negative. Radius cannot be negative, therefore x should be only 6. This question is related to both circles as well as quadratic equation. This type of questions, which are integrated chapters, could be asked in the examination. That's all for today's session. We shall continue the remaining questions in our next session. Thank you.